welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I have like a highly requested video for you guys. Well, super highly requested, I guess, and I'm excited to show it to you. So I posted this picture here of these like super gruesome, like Walking Dead zombie inspired nails on my Facebook page. They got so much hate. It was so funny. Usually if I get like really bad comments on my Facebook page, like telling me that my nails are ugly or whatever, I usually just ban and delete. But on that picture, that was the exact reaction that we were going for, my client and I. So I was so excited that they got so much like negative reaction to them, and I've had a lot of people ask me how I did them. So the stitch nail that you see on the picture, this was inspired by Natasha. She does have a YouTube channel, but it's been a long time since she's posted a YouTube video, so hopefully she gets back into those soon. But on her Facebook page and her Instagram, she shared like a little mini tutorial on how to do the stitches. So I attempted it. I think Natasha's turned out a lot better than mine, but I thought I'd give it a try and see what I could do with it. So that was one of the designs on there. And then the kind of blood dripping from the cuticle, that's what I'm going to show you guys in this video here. So let us jump into that tutorial, and I hope that you enjoy it. Okay, so for this tutorial and for those nails that I posted on my Facebook page, these were the tools that I used. So I have a dish here full of 99% isopropyl alcohol. You need a very high percentage of isopropyl alcohol. I also used 2 alcohol inks, and I know that there's like a lot of controversy with using like alcohol inks on your clients. This is where I stand with it. I use isopropyl alcohol on my clients every day. That's what is in these alcohol inks. It's just that mixed with pigment. So I'm not entirely sure where the whole controversy came from it, but I'm really happy to discover these because you can get some really cool effects with it. You can do the same sort of effect with like gels of this same color though, and just mixing those gels with isopropyl alcohol. So if you're not into using the alcohol inks, or you don't want to spend the money, or you just want to use what you have in your collection, you don't have to use the alcohol inks. You can get the same effect by mixing the isopropyl alcohol with color gels. I have 2 gel paints. These 2 are from Mosaic, but you can use whatever gel paints that you want that are of a similar color. So I have a black and I have like a red wine color, so it's like a dark red. And then I'm using Light Elegance's No Tan Lines, which is like a beautiful kind of see-through nude. You're gonna need a little makeup sponge, and then you're gonna need a brush that has about this type of hair bristles on it. Don't use one of your really good brushes, just use something that you don't mind using with alcohol sort of thing. So that's all you need for the tutorial part here. Okay, so we're gonna pretend that this is our client's nail. So we've built like a clear extension. This is what their nail looks like. Or you're doing it on a fill. So you're gonna put your bonding gel layer down first, is what you would do if this was your client's nail. You've done your primer, you're gonna put your bonder gel layer down first. So this is how I would do my color gels if I was doing this on a client. So after I did my bonding layer, I would go in with my No Tan Lines color. After it's cured, we're just gonna take our gel layer and we're gonna encapsulate the color in gel. Once our nail is cured, we're just gonna wipe our dispersion layer off and we're gonna finish file. So when I do my gel nails, this is what I do. So I always embed my gel color and any sort of glitter or chunky glitters or anything like that. And then I do all my artwork on top. So this is a finished filed nail now. And what we're gonna do next, I have a little tile here, and I'm just gonna put some of this alcohol ink on it here. So I've got a dark brown color. And again, if you wanted to use your gels, you could use your gels. I prefer the look of the actual alcohol ink though, but you could do the same sort of thing with a gel, just mixing isopropyl alcohol in with your color gel. And you're gonna take your sponge and you're just going to dab a little bit on your sponge here, and you're just going to place it on your nail just kind of randomly. And then we're gonna go in with some gray. I really like the effect that the gray added to the nails. I'm gonna mostly cover this in gray. The brown was okay, but the gray really did a nice number to it. But I'm going to spray some isopropyl alcohol on here, and you can just watch it kind of separate. So it does that really cool separating effect. And then I'm gonna take my brush and I'm gonna dip it in some of the isopropyl alcohol. And then I'm just gonna randomly dab it on the nails. And if you move your brush like this, it kind of blends it all together. And it gives it kind of that like dirty look. But just keep doing that until you get the desired effect. So for me, this nail is looking too brown. I want it to look a little bit more gray. So I'm gonna go back in and add some gray in here. Dab in, and then take my brush and separate it. And I really like the kind of grungy effect that it's getting on the edge here. That's kind of what I was going for here. Perfect. So I would let this dry because this is kind of the gross kind of bony effect that I wanted it to look. So I'm gonna let that dry. So my next step, I'm gonna take some of this red wine color gel. So it's a really, really, really deep gel. And I'm just going to like grossly and not even paying much attention, apply it around the cuticle here. Don't like worry about it being messy because the messier it is, the better. And I want like just a thin line down the side as if like the blood was dripping down the side here. And I'm gonna take a big blob and put it right here like it was a blood splatter or a blood drip. Again, don't overjudge it. That is the best part about this nail design, is the messier you are, the better it looks. Okay, so once you get the kind of blood effect that you want, just cure that. Okay, and then this part is not necessary, but I found that it gave like a kind of more realistic look to it. I'm gonna take some of the black gel paint here, and I'm just gonna dab it around the edges with a sponge. And then I'm gonna go in with my brush and just kind of like blend it out a little bit so it doesn't look too black. Alrighty, when you got the desired blood look that you want, cure it in the lamp. And if now you think that like it, you know, you would like this color here to look a little bit more gross or anything like that, you could add some green alcohol ink. You could go back in and you could add some of the brown. Actually, I got some green here. You go back in and add some more color in here and kind of deepen it up a little bit, take it away, add some kind of whatever you wanted to make it look more like gross looking. You just don't really want any like harsh lines or anything. So like this type of line over here, I don't really like that. So if you wanted to blend that out a little bit more, just add some more alcohol to your brush and blend it out. You don't have to play too much with this design though, like it's not meant to look perfect. So once that dries, you're gonna take a matte top gloss. I'm using my I&M Jellyfish matte top gloss. This is my favorite matte top gloss that I have found so far. I have tried two matte gel top glosses, and this is my favorite out of those two, but I have a few more on my wish list that I'm gonna try once this one runs out here. So add your matte top gloss to seal everything in. It looks shiny, but it will go matte after it's cured. So once your nail comes out of the light, wipe off your dispersion layer, and there you have your gruesome blood dripping cuticle nail. This is a really useful tip, using the alcohol inks to kind of get that discoloring look. And I'll show you another design I've done using the same method. So something like this to make it look like weathered type of paper. So I did the exact same sort of effect. I just left a lot more of the lines in here. I didn't use as much isopropyl alcohol on my brush. And I also kind of like drew a design with it as well. And then after that was dried, I went in with a stamp, the love stamp there, and then I went in with this rose stamp over here. So this is another design you can do with the exact same effect of this like gruesome nail that I showed you here. So it is a useful effect to be able to manipulate these alcohol inks. Hopefully this tutorial helped you guys. If you do try out this design on Instagram or Facebook, use the hashtag TaliaTutorials so that I can take a look at it. I would love to see what you guys create with it. If you're interested in seeing any more tutorials, comment below on some of the ones that you'd like to see, and I will try my best to get some up for you guys. I want to start doing a tutorial or Tip Tuesday, so comment below and tell me what you want to learn next. Just when it comes to nail art. I won't be showing you anything to do with how to do nails, just nail art. So comment below and I would love to see what you guys think. Thanks, bye.